I'm gonna begin this awesomeness, this video of power. Just wait for it to get down. Okay, hey guys, welcome back to LEGO Marvel Superheroes 2, and today we will be making Hellboy. So, that being said, let's get started. There we go. Now I'm gonna look up what Hellboy. I know what he does look like from general. I want to see. I want to see what his lower section looks like. It could be just pants, but that's been known to change from time to time. So let's just recheck that to be sure. And it gives enough people time to show on up. I bet it's gonna be it's probably most known for the movie. It's fitting that ice cream truck comes around every time. Fitting. No, he doesn't seem to wear much clothing apparently. I might give him some pants though, just because it might make him look better. Yeah, the black pants. He's just like a bread. Alright, I think we're back. We're back. Good, we're back. Sorry about that. Controller had to be recharged. Anyway, we're gonna try and do Hellboy today. I just need to get a little warmed up for this. Ugh. Let's just get rid of that for a second. Does Hellboy have a beard? He does have a stubble. It's not like a big ass beard. Alright, now I'm thinking. So, head. I'm gonna go all the way from the top and work my way down as I normally do. Looking for a red head with a beard on it. I might need to just change a human head to a different color. So I'm gonna look for I think what I'm gonna look for is I have an idea whose head I'm gonna use now. Just need to find it, see if I can change his color on it. If I can get to T, S, there it is. I could use this, but the problem is that it has the mustache, so I might need to, yeah, that's the problem with that head. Oh, there it is. That's the one I want to use. I mean, there are some of the human features on there, but it does add some, you know, diversity to it. So there's our basic head. I'm going to try and give him some sort of... I mean, I can't give him this, but it makes him look like Hulkwood. They don't really have many unique pieces I can use. So, does he have any... he does have side on the hair. I might need to give him some sort of... I wish they had an option to make things bold. Let's start at the... I might just have to keep him bald actually. 'Cause he has like built-in goggles. Or there could be a cork stuck in his head. Yeah. I could do, you know, that. But it looks like he has horns, and he doesn't really have horns, he has more like stubble. They're like big studs. I could do that, but then it makes his head look too big, so... I could make him gangster, you know? So that's the best we're gonna do for it. Does he have... He's a bulky guy, I could give him... that, you know, just so he has a better... the big trench coat piece. Let's go down a bit to hands. Red, of course. His coat has, so this is his body piece, so we're looking for a red torso. I might need to just change the basic torso. Unless we find a red one. I mean, I could use that, but you got the DD on it, so we can't use that. But it does cover it up a bit, so maybe I could. That's another option right there, because he does have the straps of the belts. That's probably my best option right now. Yep, we're gonna go with that then. Either that or I just go with just basic red, and I don't really like to have just basic red. So we're gonna use that body piece which I just had. There it is. It is the Gorgon. Just because it has like straps on it to have, like guns and stuff. Where he keeps his guns on his straps up. Let's do his arms now. We're gonna look for brown for the sleeve and red down below, which is going to be a hard combination, so I might need to just keep him full on that. I've just remembered now I have to get his torso, you know, half covered, because so I might need to find a sort of jacket for him to wear. Has to be a brown jacket. I could use that, you know, it's got some red on it, so that's an option. Either that, or I could just make him, I might make him just shirtless, and I really, yeah, I'll just make him shirtless, why not? Just because it makes it easier to get him done that way, because it's going to be hard to find a trench coat. I might as well at least try, though. The only option is that brown one, because he does have a brown coat. Yeah. So this is our best bet. We're gonna go back to arms now and make them both red. Does he have any like cufflinks on his arms? He does have some. He does sometimes have like gold cufflinks, just to mix it up a bit. Only problem is, Not that much gold. I might use that, like the Scarlet Spider piece, just to add some sort of, you know, some extra palette color on there. Alright, we're gonna come back out now. Of course we're gonna go for this. Does he have like... I don't want to use this, but I can't really... The problem is if you do that, you can't really have the cape, sadly. So the best way to do that is probably to use this one, just because it gives both. His... I'm trying to get the right shade for it. Yeah, that's the right shade I'm gonna use. I mean, it does make him have more of a cape than a jacket, but that's the best I can do. It's not really that bad, actually. Moving along. Where are we at? The hit piece. Black pants, of course. What was that? He has a sort of reddish belt around this area. I just want to scroll between all I can find. But that belt's already up there, so I could just use... Doesn't really matter, I guess. That extra... I might give him 2 belts just to secure his pants up, because he is a big guy. I'm just gonna look for any belts in the black, just so, if that's an option. That's a good one. I guess I could use this one because it does match and it's still black. Oh, there's a nice one. Yeah, but I think the first one that I had was pretty much perfect. Okay, we're gonna move on down to legs now. He kind of has the basic black legs. I don't know if he has any extra colors. If he does, I'll give him a brown, I suppose, to balance it out. If I can find black and brown. That's what I'm looking for, right? Yeah. It's got some other stuff to go with it. We're gonna come back out now. Go to abilities. Give him the grapple. I don't know if he's a smart guy. Yeah. Well, he knows how to use a gun, so I'm assuming he's somewhat smart. Turn magic off, crack walls, he can deflect stuff, fix things, super strength, dig, tracking, turn portal, create oxide if he can do that. And I know I've seen him drive a car one time, so he can't really fly or web swing, so I might just give him the double jump. Fighting, of course, when you hold... When I see Hellboy, do I see him more as a... raw, or more as a throw? I'll give him the Yar, because he's like a big guy. So might as well put that body to use. Bolt, origin, weapon. That's another thing I need to use weapons, so let's just do that real quick. Go to weapons. Give him the guns, of course, because he's a fan of the guns. I could give him these guns. Does he use like standard issue guns? He does look like he does, so I might need to give him these kind of guns. I was gonna give him those kind of guns because they look cooler, but he does have like realistic type weapons, not like a blaster. So we'll give him the machine guns. What's that? Scoped pistols. I'll give him the machine guns. Yeah. Let's go back out a bit. Gun position, both hands. Gun color, both weapons. You know, I'll give him black guns, why not? Come back out, back to abilities. Tap circle, does the bolts. Bolt origin weapon, check. Bolt style. Number 2, of course. Bolt color, I'm gonna... Yeah. Give him the black, which is hardly seeable, but you know, proves its point. Targeting on. These basic bolts, you know, they're like heat bolts. We're gonna go back out now and go to hold circle, where he has the beam, of course. Beam origin weapon. I'll give him that just to mix it up a bit. We'll give him like a heat beam just for his like hellish persona. It's the Hellboy, and of course it has to be a heat beam because, you know, hell. I'm gonna go back out now. X, double tap does the double jump. He has the hyper jump, of course. Go to weapons. Yeah, I've gone to weapons. Passive traits, health type, standard. Health icon, red. Voice. Voice free, perfect. Target module, I might use the basic one. Or I'll use the red one. There we go. Movement speed, default, because I know he has a car, so he needs it. Background image, we're gonna go with Hell or Ragnarok. What's that one? Not sure. I'll use that one, why not? Of course we know his name. Hellboy. Okay, yeah. Gonna come back out. And there is our Hellboy. Whoop. Let's go and take him out for a spin. So there's Hellboy. He actually turned out better than I expected him to. Got him partnered with Ross, just to have him a red friend to play with. He's got the hyper jump. Woohoo! His fighting buttons. Circle for his lasers. You can just about see him. Then he's got his, you know, his beam. Of course. Two calls, total kill. Now that's a nice glow right there.
All this snow gear's a waste of money, huh? Well, who's laughing now, Mom?
Oh, we got some goons to beat up. Well, there's one goon.
I could have totally been the Iron Fist. Well, maybe
And that, my
not
friends,
yet.
is a perfect rendition, well, the best I could do with it, of Hellboy. Overall, I think he came out pretty well. Take a look. What do you think? Hellboy? I mean, I just missed out the, his headpiece because I couldn't get it done right perfectly. But I got him basically right, I think. With the guns. The sort of, I know, as for the cape, I could have basically made his arms brown, but I wanted to, you know. Actually, what? I'm just thinking, guys. Let's go back inside for a quick sec. This could be, you know, Hellboy when he has like his cape. I might just do this little quick change. Yeah, so we're gonna go back to Hellboy for a second because I just thought of something. Go appearance. Go to arms. Both arms. I'm just gonna try something out for a sec. What do you think? If we add that round piece, it could, you know, add more, like, give him a coat, you know? Could give him a coat, and it still shows his body, so still got something there. So maybe that would be our, that could be our, well, I'm looking for, you know, coat version. And if we go to appearance again, remove the coat, you know, he's still got some on him. Then go back to arms and change them red, you know, or give him back the Scarlet Spider-Man if I can find it. There it is. And we have a you know, an uncoated version of him. So that's basically all I can do with him. That's, you know, you got your coat version and you've got your version. So whoop. Yeah. Overall, guys, I think this Hellboy turned out pretty well.
I was just about to take a trip to the Antarctic, so this actually worked out pretty well.
I'm going to try something else before I end this one, because I'm just trying to experiment with things. So you've got your Hellboy right there with the cape without his cloak on. Go to appearance again, go to capes. Oh, look at that, that Hellboy hasn't changed. So that's what I'm thinking, I could have like both renditions of Hellboy. So this is going to be his cloaked version. Go to appearance, go to arms, both arms. You can scroll up. I mean, I could use, you know, those arms, but they've got like extra pieces, so I'll stick with those. And yeah, okay, now we've got it done right. We've got both renditions of our Hellboy. Whoop. So if we come back outside now with our Hellboys, we can see both renditions of Hellboy, you know. There's a Hellboy caped on and Hellboy caped off, or cloak off. Overall, I hope you guys have enjoyed. Let me know which one you prefer: Hellboy with his cloak on, his coat on, or his coat off. Next time on my list, I will be making, of course. Let's see. I will be doing my my request. What I'm gonna do to show you guys an awesome one. There'll also be another shout out video. Then after that, I think I will do. Chitaro, Goku, Zoro. I think what I'll do is a popular build, just because it's a popular character. So most popular requests on here probably Goku. So Goku's next. Yeah. I might try and make Super Saiyan Goku and you know, Super Saiyan 1 Goku and base Goku next time. But before that, there will also be my own special custom build. Anyway, this has been my my custom Lego Marvel Superhero 2 build on Hellboy. Go both, you know, coat version and non-coat version. Hope you guys have enjoyed this one. Let me know what you think of it. Feedback always helps. And if you go back a video, there is an upcoming Q&A video which says put in your questions. So if you have any questions, go for that video now. Do what you gotta do. And I'll see you all in the next one. Until next time, guys. If you guys enjoyed it, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Till then, peace.